Mic check. Checking mic 1 2 3. Mic check. Is it too loud? Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2 3. Okay, that's better. Okay, cool. No, Shalom. Yoga Sutra. Sutra 17, book 1. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna make this into one sentence. Here we go. No, Shalom. Atopang Yadavayanam Viruddha Taceta Bharatoteh Katamuchiante Samprachinyatah Samathiriti. Second try. Yatopang Yadavayanam Viruddha Taceta Bharatoteh Katamuchiante Samprachinyatah Samathiriti. Pitaka Bichang Rananandang Asmitang Rupang Nugama Te Samprachinyatah. I want to try that again. Third try from the beginning. Atopang Yadavayanam Viruddha Taceta Bharatoteh Katamuchiante Samprachinyatah Samathiriti. Pitaka Bichang Rananandang Asmitang Rupang Nugama Te Samprachinyatah. Second try. Here we go. Pitaka Bichang Rananandang Asmitang Rupang Nugama Te Samprachinyatah. A little more gin and tonic. Here we go. Pitaka Bichang Rananandang Asmitang Rupang Nugama Te Samprachinyatah. Number 3. No. So skip through second version. First try. Pitaka Bichang Rananandang Asmitang Nugama Te Samprachinyatah. Right. Pitaka Shechita Tasyang Lamambanem. Pitaka Cheta Pitaka Shechita Tasyang Lamambane Situla Apogah Sokushimo Pichangrah Ananando Huladah Ekatemikan Sambidasmitang Tatram Prathamasha Chatushita Mayang Dugatah Tatram Prathamasha Chatushita Yang Dugatah Samatih Sabitakah Dvitiyom Pitakabil Kalah Dvitiyom Pitakabil Sabichangrah Dritiyom Pichangrabilakah Pikalah, sorry. Dritiyom Pichangrabikalah Sananandah Chatultasatad Bikalo Smitang Amaturan Chatultasatad Bikalo Smitang Amaturan Iti Saibang Ete Salamambana Samathayah. I'm gonna read it second time from the Pitaka Shechita Tasyang Lamambane Situla Pogah Sukushimo Bichangrah Ananando Huladah Ekatemikam Sambidasmitam Tatram Prathamashchatushatayam Dugatah Samatih Sabitaikah Tvitiyum Pitaikavikalaha Savicharaha Tritiyum Vicharavikalaha Sananandaha Chaturthasatadavikalosmitam Matara iti Saivang ete Salamambanaha Samathayaha. No, shalom. Okay. Now, when the fluctuations of mind stuff have been restricted by these two means, how are we to describe the concentration conscious? Conscious, it is conscious by assuming forms either of deliberation or of reflection, or of joy, or of the sense of personality. Deliberation is the mind stuff's coarse direct experience when directed to its supporting thing. Reflection is the subtle thing. Joy is happiness. The sense of personality is a feeling which pertains to oneself. Of these, the first, which has the four associated together, is concentration, deliberating it. I'm going to read that again. Of these, the first, which has the four associated together, is concentration, deliberating. The second, which has deliberation subtracted, is reflecting. The third, which has reflection subtracted from it, is it with that of joy. Yeah, I'm going to read that again. It is that with this. It is it. It is. The third, which has reflection subtracted from it, is that with it of joy. I'm gonna make another sentence out of that. The third, which has reflection subtracted. The third, which has reflection subtracted from it, is that with joy. Okay. The fourth, which has this subtracted from it, is that which is the sense of personality and nothing more. All these kinds of concentrations have an object upon which they rest. Okay. Look at Veda next, thank you. Okay. Look at Veda, Book 5, Hymn 60. Eight shlokas. Okay. Shalom. Take some more gin and tonic. Helps me. Yeah. And some cannabis and nicotine. There's a really hard word at the end. If, when I get there, if I can't pronounce it, then I'll use more cannabis. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I drank some. I'm gonna drink a little more. I drank some gin and tonic. Now I can see clearly. Okay, here we go. No, shalom. Ilue agnim svabasam namo piriham prasatato vi jayatakratam nah rathairivan pram pare pajayat piha paradakushuinuin marutam sutomamurtiam yeah, that's a to her Purashati shu Shrutang su Sukeshu Rudran Maruto Rateshu. Second try. Yeah, that's a to her Purashati shu Shrutang su Sukeshu Rudran Maruto Rateshu. Panang Jidugurang Jihate Ni Bo Piang Purutibi Jidere Jate Babadashi Jit Babadashi Jinamahi Buruto Bipayam Yibashi Jit Sanganu Rejatang Subane Bah Yatakuril Latam Marutan Brashutui Manantang Pan Ivan Satriancho Tabatve. Second try from the air. Yatukuri Latam Marutom Rashutui Manantang Pan Ivan Satriancho Tabatve. Last try. Yatukuri Latam Marutom Rashutui Manantang Pan Ivan Satriancho. Alright, one more. Yatukuri Latam Maruto Rashutui Manantang Pan Ivan Satriancho Tabatve. Parang Ivedrai Batang. Parang Ivedrai Batang so Yeranu Yorapi Svatang Pisitanan Bah Pipishrem Shreyam Sasatabaso Rateshu Saturang Mahamsi Chakrirem Danu Shu Ajeshupur Som Aganeshupur Sang Ete Sam Prataro Baburutuha Sapagangayam Jubung Bitang Sivapang Rudurang Eshwam Sudukang Burashiniha Sudinang Marudu Piaha. Second try. Yubung Bitang Sivapang Rudurang Eshwam Sudukang Burashiniha Sudinang Marudu Piaha. Burashiniha Sudinang Burashiniha. Yeah. Yadutame Maruto Matiame Bang Yadubang Bame Supagang So Divi Shirtwe Ato no Rudurang Utang Bang Umbasiang Gane Chitata de Tabishwa Yadia Jangma. Second try. Ato no Rudurang Utang Bang Umbasiang Gane Chitata de Tabishwa Yadia Jangma. Okay, last try. Ato no Rudurang Utang Bang Umbasiang Gane Chitata de Tabishwa Yadia Jangma. Wow, okay. Aganishijam Yanamarutom Beshiva Vedasom Divom Bahatavan Udutarang Adati Shurnupiha Dem Manandasang Tunayo Rishang Daso Bangam Tatatam Yajamanaya Shudambatem Agune Marud Pihe, Shupayad Pilrak Vapihe, Shupayad Pilrak Vapihe, Soman Biban Manandasano Ganashri Pihe. Second try from the arrow. Agune Marud Pihe, Shupayad Pilrak Vapihe, Soman Biban Manandasano Ganashri Pihe. Last try. Shupayad Pilrak Vapihe. Agune Marud Pihe, Shupayad Pilrak Vapihe, Soman Biban Manandasano Ganashri Pihe. Bangabake Pilbisheba Minum Bepira Yubilfish by Shabanara. It's 20 syllables. Bangabake Pilbisheba Minum Bepira Yupilbaisheba Nara Bradibang Gatunang Saju. No, Shalom. I laud with reverence the gracious Agni. Here may he sit and part our meat among us. As with spoil-seeking cars I bring oblation, turn the right word, I will swell the Marut's praise song. The Marutsi, the Rudrans, who have mounted their famous spotted deer and cars swift-moving. Before you, fierce ones, woods bow down in terror. Earth, even the mountain, trembles at your coming. Though vast and tall, the mountain is affrighted. The height of heaven is shaken at your roaring. When, armed with lances, ye are sporting maruts and rush along together like the waters. They, like young suitors, sons of wealthy houses, have with their golden natures decked their bodies. Strong on their cars, the lordly ones, for glory, have set their splendors on their forms forever. None being eldest, none among them youngest. As brothers they have grown to happy fortune. May their sire, Rudra, young and deft, and Pershuni, pouring much milk, bring fair days to the Maruts. Whether, O blessed Maruts, ye be dwelling in highest, midmost, or in lowest heaven, thence, O ye Rudras, and thou also Agni, notice the sacrificial food we offer. O Maruts, lords of all, when Agni and when ye drive downward from sublimest heaven along the heights, shakers of all rejoicing, slayers of the foe, give riches to the Soma-pressing worshipper. O Agni, with the Maruts as they gleam and sing, gathered in troop, rejoicing drink the Soma juice. With these the living ones who cleanse and further all, joined with thy banner, O Varshivanara from of old. Okay. Upanishad next, thank you. Can you remember that, Josabel? I think you would enjoy it as much as I would. We're gonna watch Dr. Faustus together, like as often as we can. Dr. Faustus. Faustus or Faustus? 1964, 67. Sorry, because the injuries, my memory's off. My memory's fuzzy to begin with. Now it's really fuzzy. But I'm pretty sure it's from the 60s. Dr. Faustus. A very good movie. Okay. Yeah, Jezebel would love watching that every night with me. Dr. Faustus, 1964. Anyway, I'm just spotting my thoughts here with my mouth. Okay. Taitutri Upanishad, third Anuvakam, right? You know, if anybody should be jealous of is somebody more pious than you. You should be jealous of that more pious person to the point that you copy him or her, whatever that, whatever applies. Yeah, jealousy can work to your advantage if you know someone who's more pious than you are, and you could be jealous to the point that you could copy him. So you could be as pious as he or she is, almost whatever. You can't be higher than the master, but you could be, equal, something like that. Find somebody more pious than you and develop jealousy to the point that you become him or her. So he or she is no longer that much pious than before. Okay. Third Anuvakam. Taitutiri Upanishad. The English is all wrong. Here we go. And all gin and tonic. To mix it all together. Yuck, I know. Na, shalom. Samhitopang sanama. Saha now yashahu. What's wrong with my voice right now? Once again. Saha. Oh, the music's a little too loud. I'm enjoying the music, but it can't be louder than my voice, or I have to shout. Saha now yashahu. Saha now Brahma Vajjasama. Saha now Brahma Vajjasama. Atatahu Samhitang Yang Upanishadama Vyankyang Syamahu. Panchasivati Karanueshu. Panchasivati Karanueshu. Mati loka, mati jiao, dishwa, mati vidya, mati praja, mati yang, mama. That one didn't count. Half of it counted. Mati loka, mati jiao, mati loka, mati jiao, dishwa, mati vidya, mati praja, mati yang, mama. Second try. Mati loka, mati jiao, dishwa, mati vidya. Mati loka, mati jiao, disha, mati vidya, mati praja, mati yang, mama. Tang maha samhitang ityang chakushatem. Atang tilokama. Protibi bulvaru pama. Diaurututararu pama. Second try. Diaurututararu pama. Gang shahe sanantihe. Bang yuhe santa. Bang yuhe sanantanama. Itya tilokama. Atan tijauti shama. Agnihe bulvaru pama. Aditya ututararu pama. Apahe sanantihe. Maidyutahe sanantanama. Itya tiji. Meow. Itya tijauti jiao. That's the hard part. Itya tijauti shama. Atati vidyama Acharyaha Purvarupama Anandavangasyutatararupama Vidyang Sanantiha Prabhajanam Sanantanama Ityati Vidyama Atati Prajama. Sorry. Atati Prajama. Second try. Atati Prajama Mangatanga Purvarupama Pitotatararupama Prajang Sanantiha Prajananam Sanantanama Ityati Prajama. Last shloka. Athatyatamama Atara Hanuha Purvarupama Uttara Hanutatararupama Bhaga Sanantiha Jihava Sanantanama Ityatyatamama Iti Mamahasam. This is one word. That's why you're not supposed to. Never mind. From there. Iti Mamahasam Hitang. That one didn't count. That was wrong. Absolutely just wrong. Sorry, that was wrong. Iti Mamahasam Hitang. Yang Evametang Mahasamhitang Pyakyang Devam. What the heck is that? I am so sorry. Have you ever seen that before? I am gonna have to look up. So this means waste of time. I am so sorry. So just to let you know, if you know how to read stuff like Sanskrit, which none of us actually do, like I don't even know how to read it, I just read it anyway, kind of thing. Not only, do you have to learn how to read it, you have to find the texts, because most of them are broken, and they're not regulated. It's not. It's archaeology from there. Once you learn how to pronounce Sanskrit, it's all archaeological work from there. You have to search for the text, the lost ancient language. Become like Indiana Jones and go to some place in some country and find the ancient Sanskrit text, which is not even legible at this point. That kind of thing. That's what I'm dealing with here. I don't like doing what I'm doing right now, which is searching for the correct texts. Upanishad, Sanskrit. Yes. What happened to that text? Who messed it up? What happened to the text? Why did you mess it up? Where did that comma come from? Why am I wasting so much time? I have to find it. I am so sorry. This is like, oh my god. So they messed it up from the original text. That's what I'm talking about. Now it's all archaeological work from here. So now what? I have to find a completely different version if they do exist. Okay, now I have to state that I am not a robot to see this document. Is it worth it? I don't think so. I'm not a robot, but I don't like doing what I'm doing. That's all there is to it. Is this in English? Or both. Okay, so maybe this has an answer. Maybe I could use this as another. Yeah, they have that. Okay, so I am so sorry. Once you know how to read Sanskrit, it's all archaeological work from there because you have to find these lost texts. In many cases, not all the time. Some, like right now, that the Upanishad has not been carried over correctly, as far as I can tell. Okay, I found it. So the correct text now that somebody's gonna get. I have no energy to Veda. So that thing there, according to another version, just Veda. So that thing, that in between Veda, whatever that thing is, yeah, okay, I highlighted. That thing is, first of all, not supposed to be there. And I just wasted 10 minutes. That's the story of my life, you know. Like, I know how to read this stuff. Well, you know, you can't even read it because there's no text to read. Sorry, I'm exaggerating, but that's the nature of what I'm dealing with. Like, I know how to read it. Well, yeah, go. Good luck finding it, you know. Okay, here we go. Yeah, well, I'm exaggerating, but it's just an exaggeration. Okay, I'm gonna read it from the beginning of that fourth and last shloka. Thank you very much. I am not gonna even email because I don't have the energy. I'm trying to heal. If I were doing this in my perfected form, in my healthy form, I would have emailed that person. I almost that fucker. Sorry, Sanskrit makes me like 200 times better than in normal circumstances. Like, if you touch me while I'm reading Sanskrit, I will yell at you 200 times more likely than if I were not reading Sanskrit. That's all there is to it. So, you know, I'm going like, yeah, you know, if I were healthy, I would have emailed that effort, you know. Sorry. That's why I take gin and tonic and take as much cannabis as I can. Like I said, while I'm engaged in Sanskrit work, I am 200 times more likely to get angry than in my normal state. I have perceived that in myself, within, you know, in myself. As a you know, first person or third person, whatever you call it, like, I've observed that within myself, that I get 200 times more angry if anybody messes with me while I'm doing anything Sanskrit. I don't know why that is. It's just the way I am, you know. My point is that I didn't even know that about myself until very recently. I go, oh wow, I get angry 200 times more while I'm doing Sanskrit stuff than if I'm not doing Sanskrit stuff. I just realized that not even a month ago. Trust me. Now that I realize it, you know, I know that's why I'm drinking all the time. That's why I'm taking cannabis all the time, just to keep myself from being angry. Because I'm 200 times more likely to become angry because of mistakes like that. Like, who makes, what the hell, man? Like, what in the, what, WTH, effort? I mean, I can't, that kind of thing. Veda, it just Veda. Somebody messed it up, and it wasted about 20 minutes of my time. Oh, I don't know who's funding this. They must not be getting paid enough. Maybe give them more money and see the results. You know, that mistake should not be there if they've gotten paid more. I think, I don't know, just my opinion. Here we go. I might need more gin and juice, but you know, let me finish this. I'm almost done. But yeah, so that's how I waste my time, you know, because you know, stuff like that, it makes me 200 times more angry than if I were not doing this stuff. It's that holy. It's that sacred. It's like messing with your spouse. Okay, I'm done. Here we go. No, shalom. Atang tia te mama. Atarang hanuha. Bulvaru pama. Ututarang hanu tutararu pama. Once more. Ututarang hanu tutararu pama. Banga sanan tiha. Jihubang sanan ta nama. Itia tia te mama. Iti ma maha samhitang ha. Iti ma maha samhitang ha. Yang evametang. Yang evametang maha samhitang. Biang kiang tang Veda. Chananti yatem prajayang pashupiha. Brahma vajasena nanadiena. Suvalgieno lokenan. Second try. Brahma vajasena nanadiena. Suvalgieno lokenan. Iti dirtiyo nubangkaha. Iti dirtiyo nubangkaha. No, shalom. Sorry for that waste of time. Not entirely my fault. I got thrown off. That made me waste 20 minutes of my time. Imagine that. Okay, third Anubangam. Even I don't think it said the title. Erase what I just said. Yep. They don't pronounce the title. That's okay. Glory be with us too. Preeminence in sacred knowledge be with us too. Now next, we will expound the mystic meaning of combination in 5 heads. With regard to the world, with regard to the luminaries, with regard to knowledge, with regard to progeny, with regard to oneself. Now, with regard to the world. The earth is the prior form, the heaven, the latter form. Space is their conjunction. Wind, the connection. Thus, with regard to the world. Now, with regard to the luminaries. Fire is the prior form, the sun, the latter form. Water is their conjunction, lightning, the connection. Thus, with regard to the luminaries. Now, with regard to knowledge. The teacher is the prior form, the pupil, the latter form. Knowledge is their conjunction, instruction, the connection. Thus, with regard to knowledge. Sorry, I got hit by something. Somebody hit something. That's my studio. Somebody hit something. That's my studio. Okay. From the arrow. Again, the teacher is the prior form, the pupil, the latter form. Knowledge is their conjunction, instruction, the connection. Thus, with regard to knowledge. Now, with regard to progeny. The mother is the prior form, the father, the latter form. Progeny is their conjunction, procreation, the connection. Thus, with regard to progeny. Now, with regard to oneself. The lower jaw is the prior form, the upper jaw the latter form. Speech is their conjunction, the tongue the connection. Thus, with regard to oneself. These are the great combinations. He who knows these combinations, thus expounded, becomes conjoined with offspring, with cattle, with preeminence in sacred knowledge, with food, with the heavenly world. I'm gonna say that again, sorry. He who knows these combinations, thus He who knows these combinations, thus expounded, becomes conjoined with offspring, with cattle, with preeminence in sacred knowledge, with food, with the heavenly world. Okay. Next time is Kalki Purana. I don't have what is it? Internet text, so I have to do it here. I'm gonna make myself more gin and tonic. It helps me. I cannot read Aryan Sanskrit unless I'm drunk in this world. I mean, until there's peace anyway. There's no peace in the world. It's gonna be hard for me to read Sanskrit in this world. Kalki Purana, chapter 6. So, I do want to take a break too. Oh. This is the last one. 41 shlokas, a normal chapter, an average sized chapter, a normal chapter. Yeah, what's a chapter that is not normal? Okay. Gin and tonic, and then continuing with this. Thank you. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I could bring Jezebel to do magic. No, shalom. That's the funniest part. I'm gonna test something. There's a Holy Ghost in there, whether you believe it or not. I don't care, but I'm just letting you know. In here, Jezebel. Look at this camera. So here, as I'm looking at Jezebel, she's not looking at the camera, but she's looking at me. But when I look at the YouTube video, her eyes are directed at the camera and not me. But right now, her eyes are directed at me and not the camera. The original picture, Jambone Ramsey has her eyes on the camera. So she should be looking at the camera. But, I don't know how I'm going to prove this even. I'm going to print a screen out of this. Holy crap. Holy Ghost capture on camera through sheer, not genius. What's another word? What's a word that's like? Oh, I got her. Okay. I kind of want to show you guys this. I know I'm doing, a Sanskrit thing right now, but this is kind of important because what I'm doing is all about, so there are a lot of people who believe in nothing. And there is something out there. And I'll show it to you just right now. An example of it. Oh, that's really creepy almost. Right? Yes, you're looking at me. So I'm going to show you a picture, and it's going to make some people maybe freak out. I'm freaking out as I'm looking at it. So I'll just bring up that picture right now. I don't want to argue or, teary eyes. Oh, okay, holy cow. So I'm just going to state for the record on the, she is looking at the camera right now. She is looking at the camera right now and not me. And I'm going to show you a picture. It's a screenshot of the session. And she is not looking at the camera. She's looking at me. It's freaking me out. Like, this is my reaction. And if you're gonna freak out, should I say like disclaimer or something? If you're gonna pass out or something, please don't. Okay, well, here's the screenshot of it. And if you look at it, where is she looking at right now? She's not looking at the camera. She's looking at me. Is that, what is that like? Can you see what I'm talking about? Is she looking at the camera? She's looking at me. This is a screenshot of my session. And now, I'm gonna switch to my session in 3 seconds. Look at her eyes. 3, 2, 1. Where is she looking at? Is she looking at me? Or is she looking at the camera? If you're an atheist, she should be looking at the camera and not me. But as is, she's looking at me. She's not looking at the camera in that picture. Look closely. She's looking at me. Okay, anyway. I'm gonna make more gin and tonic now because I have to, so I could do what I'm doing. I don't want to get freaked. She's looking at, you're supposed to look at the camera. Anyway. Well, she's looking at the camera. The screenshot is not looking at the camera. Okay, that's my point. Gin and tonic, and then Kalki Purana, next and last. Thank you. Did I miss anything? I did Veda. What's the title of this thing? Yoga Sutra, Veda, Upanishad, Kalki Purana. Yep, just one more. So let me make some gin and tonic. Let me just triple check here. It's not easy to prove that ghosts exist, but there are ways. 2 minutes, thank you. Okay, I'm back, and since I'm freaked out a little, I'm gonna read Sanskrit so I don't get freaked out. That's what I do. If I get freaked out, I do Sanskrit stuff. And so should you. Here we go. Kalki Purana, Book 1, Chapter 6. 41 shlokas. It'll take me about half an hour to read. Okay. One day I'm gonna scan it all, but not until I heal. I just want to double check here. You're looking at me, not the camera. I screen captured you. Okay, there you go. No, shalom. Shukan Ubunchen. One second, I'm gonna adjust the camera. Give me 1 minute. Here we go. Let me see if I can adjust her brightness from here. Where's my weapon? Oh. I think I did it once before. She's too fuzzy right now. I'm gonna change her so you could see her. I think she hides. Here we go. I don't know if I could do it. Trying to cleanse her aura. For the screen, I mean. Okay. Better than just cleansing aura. Okay, here we go. So people know what they're looking at when they're looking at this. Looking at something fuzzy. Is there something I could do? I tried. Okay. Chapter 6. Kalki Purana. Wow. It's not even an hour yet. Usually I spend about 3 hours on this thing. It'll take me half an hour to read this thing in Sanskrit. So here we go. Procrastinating. It's like running a marathon for half an hour, while drunk on gin and tonic. Even if you're like, violent towards alcoholics and stuff, you should not be violent towards gin and tonic people. Leave the gin and tonic people alone, says that. Anyway, here we go. Gin and tonic people did nothing wrong. Look up on the criminal data. Who did commit a crime while they were drinking gin and tonic? let me know. Please comment below. Unsubscribe and thumbs down. Thank you. So even if you go to AA, and you're really like the preacher of alcohol is bad for everyone kind of deal, gin and tonic is the only exception for you. It's like the double-edged sword, the best friend turned enemy kind of thing. Gin and tonic. Oh no, the triple agent. Okay, here we go. Chapter 6. Half an hour. Shukan Ubangcham Tatahu Song Bismita Mukhi Padmung Bijajanai Buratang. Second drawing. Tatahu Song Bismita Mukhi Padmung Bijajanai Buratang. Last drawing. Tatahu Song Bismitasum Tatahu Song Bismita Mukhi Padmung Nijajanai Buratang. Absolute fourth try, absolute last try. Tatahu Song Bismita Mukhi Padmung Nijajanai Buratang. Fifth try, the end of the world try. Come on, it's an easy sentence. Tatahu Song Bismita Mukhi Padmung Nijajanai Buratang. Moving on. Harim Patim Puradi Chinantayananti Provangchang Bimalang Saditam Padmubangcham Bimale Kim Kuratam Tantrang Lala Tue Likanam Mame Dashana Dapi Lokanam Pumsam Sati Paka Karakama Dashana Dapi Lokanam Dashana Dapi Lokanam Pumsam Sati Pavakarakama Mama Pi Mananta Pagyayah Papinyah Shiva Savanama Vipalatvam Manuprapatam Bijambuputam Yatoshare. Second part of Shloka 3. Vipalata Manu Bamanu Vipalatvam Manu Prapatam Bijambuputam Yatoshare. Harilakashmi Patiha Sarvajagatang Matipaha Sarvajagatang Matipaha Prapuha. Second try, fourth shloka, first sentence. Harilakashmi Patiha Sarvajagatang Matipaha Prapuha. Matakuratepya Pilansham Kim Karishwati Jagatapatiha. Yadim Shaman Pol Bachom Bitiang Yadi Vishnurnam Samarata. Second try, fifth shloka, the first part. Yadi Shaman Pol Bachom Bitiang Yadi Vishnurnam Samarata. Dadaha Manale Teham Diakoshuyami Hari Pavitang. Okay, second try, fifth shloka, second part. Tada hamanale, tada hamanale, teham diakoshuyami haripabitang. Kvan chaham manushwi tinang kvan sete devo janai danah. Vigurahitang pitangatraham shivana paripanchitang. Prashnunang jang parityakutang madanyang kangatra jivati. Second try, shloka 7, second part. Prashnunang jang harityakutang. Oh man, tyakutang. Prashnunang jang parityakutang madanyang kangatra jivati. Iti na bilang pinyang pacanam chocana shrayama. Padmaya shecharo chashuto yang he shurutavaya tasata padantike. Shurutavaya tasata padantike. Second try, shloka 8, second part. Padmaya shecharo chashuto yang he shurutavaya tasata padantike. Thanks a lot. Ultra modern motorcycle. Shurutavaya tasata padantike. Last try. Shloka 8, second part. Padmaya shecharo shurtavaya. Padmaya shecharo chashuto yang he shurutavaya tasata padantike. Shukasya pachanam shurutavaya Kalki parama vismitaha. Second try, shloka 9, first part. Shukasya pachanam shurutavaya shrute. Come on. Shukasya pachanam shurutavaya Kalki parama vismitaha. Tam jaganda punariyang hi padamam bothayitum puriyama. Matte sandende shaharo. I'm trying to look cool. Matte sanande shaharo putuvang maduru paguna kiltanama. Second try, shloka 10, first part. 마트 사는데 대샹. Sorry. 마트 사는데 샹하로. I just said it. I could have gone on because I said it. 마트 사는데 샹하로 부드방 마두루 바구나 길 뜻다나마. Third last try. 마트 사는데 한. Why am I saying 사는데 한? 마트 사는데 샤하로 부드왕에 마두루 바구나 길 뜻다나마. 시라바 이뜨왕 뿌나흐 기라 사마야 시아시 많은 타방. 상메 뿌리영 바티라함 다시영 다이바 비닐 미타흐 다이바 비닐 미타흐. Second try, shloka 11. Last one is 41. If I'm right, that means I'm not completely drunk. It's 41. I am not completely drunk. No, I'm not. Where was I? Just kidding. Okay, shloka 11, second try. First part. Sa me priyang patiraham tasyang daiva binilmitaha. Moving on. Matya satana devayang yogama bayoshachang pavishyati. Salva jinyosi, biti jinyosi, gala jinyosi, gata murutaiha. Uncrossing the eyes and stuff. Crazy stuff going on. Dhamma Shiva Siya Mama Shiva Sakatai Sutasyang Samahara. Okay. Second try. No, still the first try. That one just sucked. Dhamma Shiva Siya Mama Shiva Sakatang Sitatang. That's Mama Shiva Sakatang Sitasyang Mama Shiva Sakatang Sitasyang Samahara. There's about like 3 or 4 other people in the entire world who knows what I'm doing. And you know what? All I'm gonna say is I hope they're not watching. He's trying to sell like a $1,000 item for $20,000. No. That's Satan. Satanic. Oh, Satan. Sorry. Here we go. Shloka 12, second part. Second try. Dhamma Shiva Siya Mama Shiva Sakata. Come on, man. Mama Shiva Sakata Satasyang Samahara. Last try, third try. Gin and tonic. Yeah, there's like 4 other people who knows exactly what I'm doing. 4 other people in Nintendo, and all I'm gonna say is I hope that they're not watching, because what they're gonna say is he's like he's a scammer and he's not even trying. He's trying to sell off a $1,000 item for $20,000 to these non-Sanskrit people. Anyway, yeah, just if you're one of those 4 people who know what I'm doing, there's 1 billion other channels on YouTube or something like that. I don't know, 100,000 YouTube channels. Sorry, not 1 billion. 1 billion viewers or something like that, But yeah, just I hope you don't know what I'm doing. If you know what I'm doing, go somewhere else. There's better things to watch than my channel. I mean, I'm not scamming them completely. Trust me. Fucking A. I mean, holy A. Where am I? I didn't want to be Satan. He made people cry. He made a scholar who had devoted his whole life to Sanskrit. He made him cry. Why? Because he trivialized something. Oh no. He was gonna kill himself and sting. No. Don't kill yourself over Sanskrit. Whatever you do, I mean, don't kill yourself over anything but, Sanskrit. That's stupidity of another kind. And once again, if you're one of those people who know what I'm doing, there's only 4 other people in the entire world who knows what I'm doing. Just go somewhere else, Oh, he's trying to sell off a $1,000 item for $20,000. Look at him, he's getting away with it. Whatever, man. Here we go. Chapter Shloka 11. Second part, second try. Mathyasataina devaya yogama shiva yoshijang yogama shiva yoshijang bhavishyati. Last try. Mathyasataina devaya yogama shiva yoshijang bhavishyati. Absolute last try. Fourth try. Mathyasatena devaya yogama shiva yoshijang. No, not shiva. Yogama Bayoshijang Bhavishyati. Fifth try, the end of the world try. It means the end of the world is here. I've been doing the end of the world try for a lot of times now. It means the end of the world is around. Imminent or imminent? Forget. I'm drunk. Mathyasatena devayang yogama shiva yoshijang bhavishyati. imminent. It's imminent. You know, the end of the world is imminent. That's what it means. I've been doing end of the world tries for lots of times. And I'm not just saying it, you know. Matya Satana Devaya Yogama Shibayoshit. Oh my god. Matya Satana Devaya Yogama Bayoshitang Pavishyati. I mean, if I'm reading Sanskrit wrong, that means something's wrong with me and something's wrong with the world. Because I am unfortunately connected to the world. So something's vastly wrong with the world. That's not good. Sarvajinyosi. But it's good now because I said it. So don't worry. Sarvajinyosi, Vitijinyosi, Galajinyosi, Gatamurataihab. Second try. Shloka 12, first try. Sarvajinyosi, Vitijinyosi, Vitijinyosi. Oh my. You know what the funny thing is? So there are a lot of English words I cannot pronounce anymore since 2019, you know, since my incident. But when there's a Sanskrit word and my injury is preventing it, the Sanskrit gets through it, and it makes the funniest freaking sound. It almost makes like a Japanime, like cartoon sound. You know, so say like Salvajinyon Sin. If you ask me, that doesn't even sound human at that point. Anyway, that's what I do. That's what I am. And it's because of my injuries, primarily. But once I heal, I'm not gonna sound human, so like either like, I'm not gonna sound human then. Once I heal and say this, it's gonna sound even more funny. Like touching my nose, it's gonna sound funnier, you know, once I heal and say the same thing. Right now it sounds funny because the Sanskrit word is getting through my injuries. Like for example, Saibajinyosi, you know, Bitijinyosi, Galajinyosi, Katamurataihab. Yeah, it's cutting through all, like some of my injuries. And so it doesn't. So right now, because of that reason, it doesn't sound. It sounds funny. It doesn't sound normal. Sorry, somebody's offended. It doesn't sound funny. It's supposed to be holy language. Anyway, once I heal, it's gonna sound even more holy. You know. I don't know what it all means. I'm trying to connect dots together. Whenever you're speaking Aryan Sanskrit in this world, the earth, the mother earth knew about it before it happened for all times. Like it's like a calendar thing. The earth knows that this is gonna happen. Somebody's gonna say something like like yeah, the earth had it like saw it coming even from like, you know, 1,000,000 years ago, 10,000 years ago. It's like a calendar. It's written there, you know, that kind of thing. So that's an attribute or character of Sanskrit that is special to Sanskrit, in that whenever you're speaking original Sanskrit, the earth knew about it before the earth was even there. That's my point. Okay. Sorry for the interim. My shloka 15 right now is 40. It's very long. So, you know, if you're looking at, sorry, I'm pointing at, I'm so sorry, Mama. She's my master and my God. She's my God, period. She's my God. She made me. She made me into existence. You know, if you're looking at this YouTube channel right now, she's supposed to be looking at you. Now, I'm going to show you something that's going to freak you out. Is she looking at you or is she looking at me? Because she's supposed to look at you. As far as I could tell, she's not looking at the camera. And that is my point. Okay, here we go. I hope she knows that I love her more than anything else. I don't know what anybody says. You belong somewhere. Even I'm a pig. Even pigs have families. Sloka 12. First part. Last try. Saiva Junyosi, Viti Junyosi, Gala Junyosi, Katamorotaiha. Once more. A fourth try, absolute last try. Saiva Junyosi, Viti Junyosi, Gala Junyosi, Katamorotaiha. Dama Shivasya, Mama Shivasakata Sadasyaha, Samahara. Too short. Water. All kinds of problems. What is not? I can't breathe. Iti Karukil Bachaha, Shurutubang, Kiraha, Parama Haishwitaha, Pranomia, Tam, Pritamanaha, Prayayao, Simhalam, Devarana, Kagaha, Samudra Pangarana, Snatavang, Pitavang Muratam Payaha, Bijapura Palahya, Shloka 14, second part, first try. Bijapura Palahari Yayao Rajanibe Shanama, the Rajanibe Shanama, the Rajanibe Shanama. Shloka 14, second part, second try. Bijapura Palahari Yayao Rajanibe Shanama. That one sucked. Third try. Bijapura okay, Shloka 14, second part, third last try. Bijapura Palahari Yayao Rajanibe Shanama. Patra Kanya Puram Katavang Purkoshwe Nakashibarim Pasane Padamang Manglaki Padamang Lokiyatam Praha Kiro Manusha Shuyang Kushalamte Pararohe Rupayabana Balini Rupayabana Balini. Okay. Second try, Shloka 16, first part. Kushalam te pararohe rupayavana shalini, rupayavana shalini. Last try, Shloka 16. Kushalam te pararohe rupayavana shalini. Devam dolanayanam Manya Lakashmi Rupang Eru Lakashmi Rupami Parana Parama Lakashmi Rupami Parama. I'm trying to get comfortable. The sound is terrible. I suck at like audio, visual. I've worked on this for about a year. I'm finding out that I'm not really good at like audio, visual, set dressing, whatever. I'm just not good at it. After a year and a half of doing the same thing, you have to find out what you're good at or not good at, Audio, video, set dressing, props, and makeup is not something that I'm good at. I'm sorry. I found that out the hard way after a year and 5 months. Yeah. No, I'm not good at money. It goes hand in hand. I know. You should only be jealous after people who are more pious than you. I know one now, and it's making me really jealous. And you should be jealous to the point that you become as pious as him or her, whatever the case may be. You will not surpass him or her. Student will not surpass his master, says Jesus, paraphrased. Okay, Shloka 16, first part, first try, or I don't know anymore. I just want to get through at this point. I did that, okay. Second part, Shloka 16. Second try. Devam Lolanayanam Manya Lakashmi Rupami Param. Help me, Mike, please. Microphone, Padamananam, Padamaganantam, Padamanetram, Karamam Pujam. Second try. Shloka 17, first part. Padamananam, Padamaganantam, Padamanetram, Karamam Pujam. Last try, Shloka 17, first part. Padamananam, Padamaganantam, Padamanetram, Karamam Pujam. Kamalam Kalayanantim, Devam Lakushayami Param Shriyama. A little too loud. Shloka 18, first try. Kim Tang Tang Savajagatam Rupalabanuya Samampadam Rupalabanuya Samampadam. Shloka 18, first part, second try. Kim Tang Tang Savajagatam Rupalabanu Rupalabanuya Samampadam. Last try, Shloka 18, first part. Kim Tang Savajagatam Rupalabanuya Samampadam. Absolute last try, fourth try. Kim Tang Savajagatam. All I'm gonna say is the Mother Earth is working hard right now. I'm hypnotizing her with Sanskrit, which she saw already coming before even her existence. Kim Tang Trang Sevajagatam Rupalang Banuya Samampadam Rupalang Banuya Samampadam. The end of the world try, fifth try. I am not kidding. I'm half kidding. Kim Tang Trang Sevajagatam Rupala Banuya Samampadam. Lemitang si Bararohe Jivanam Mohakari Nui. Iti Pashritama Kanuya Pashritama Kanuya Girasyambitadmad Putama Girasyamitama Putama. Shloka 19, first part, second try. Iti Pashritama Kanuya Girasyamitama Putama. Meow. Why is that separated? That's my question. It's not supposed to be separated. Okay, I'll just show you what I'm doing so people don't get the wrong idea. No, I am not even on shrooms, man. I swear, I am not even on shrooms, man. Just so that you could pause it and look at it. I am saying what it says. If you don't trust me, if you know any Indian, if you don't know any Indian, go to a convenience store, find some Indian, and show him. I'll show you one more time. This is a waste of my time. We'll pause it there. And show it to an Indian dude and say, what is he gibberish? Like, is he saying everything? And what's gonna happen is he's gonna freak out, and then he's gonna make you freak out. Anyway, that's not my job. I just wanna read through the thing without being drunk too much, because when I get drunk, I have to puke. Puking is not that good. There's one actor that I think I know of who could puke on command. Like some actors, they could blush on command. Some actresses, like one actress knows she could blush on command. They blush, like, blush, okay, blushes. There's one actor who could puke on command. I can't get Shloka 19, first part. Second, the end of the world to try. Fifth try. Iti Shritama Karnuya Kirasya Mita Madhuputa Kirasya Mita Madhuputama. Okay, and one more, just one more. Would that be the sixth try? Satan try. I'm not even gonna call it satanic try. I'm just gonna call it. This is the sixth try. It's called the Satan try. Do not even attempt to call it the satanic try. It'll lessen the power. It's the Satan try. Here we go. Shloka 19, first part, sixth try, the Satan try. Iti Panchritam Kanuya Kirasya Mitamaduputama. Moving on. What did I just read? I don't even know. Hasananti Praha Sang, Satan, like if Satan were real, he would know how to read all this stuff, but he would not know the meaning. That's the true meaning of Satan. I mean, I am so sorry. Shloka 19, second part, first try. Hasananti Praha Sang Devi Tam Padmamalini. Okay, it was too loud. Second try, Shloka 19, second part. If anybody's free now, I hope nobody's freaking out by what I'm doing, but if anybody is, there's no such thing as an atheist. Atheism is not real. I am not sorry. I am sorry. I am semi-sorry. Here we go. Shloka 19, second part. If you're an atheist, atheism is not real. Shloka 19, second part, second try. Hasananti Praha Sang Devi Tam Padmamalini Kasidabam Kasamanda Katosi Katam Mang Shukaru Patruk. Okay. Second try, Shloka 10. Kasidabam Kasamanda Katosi Katam Mang Shukaru Patruk. Third try, Shloka 20, first part. Kasidabam Kasamanda Katosi Katam Mang Shukaru Patruk. Devo Bang Danabo Bang Tavamagatosi Taya Paraha. I mean, I have to use the restroom. That's a real issue at hand here. I mean, Shuka Wang Jang Savajinyoham Gamagami Savashan Sutran Tatas de Tuvan Vita. Savashan Sutran Tatas de Tuvan Vita. Shloka 21, first part, second try. Sarvajinyoham Gamagami Sarvasha Sutran Tata Tatavabit Sarvasha Sutran Tatatavabit. Shloka 21, first part, last try, third try. Sarvajinyoham Gamagami Sarvasha Sutran Tatatavabit. Devaganan Taibu Shloka 21, second part, first try. Devaganan Taiva Devaganan Taiva Pupanam Sapasu Paripujitaha. Shloka 21, second part, second try. Devaganan Taiva Pupan. Oh, come on, dude. Devaganan Taiva Pupanam Sapasu Paripujitaha. Janami Subaj Chayang Ke Devami Gushubnul Tamiha Gataha. Devang Maham Durodi Samantapudam Dyagata Pogam Manasabinim. Shloka 22, second part, second try. Devang Maham Huradi Samtapadam Dyagata Pogam Manasabinim. Shloka 22, second part, third try. Devang Maham Huradi Samtapadam Dyagata. Come on, dude. I mean, Dyagata Pogam Manasabinim. The absolute last try, fourth try. Shloka 22, second part. Devang Maham Huradi Samtapadam Dyagata Pogam Manasabinim. And you know what? I'm gonna take a restroom break because it's preventing me from reciting Sanskrit. Yeah. If you drink a lot of gin and tonic, you have to use the restroom. You know, unless you know how to evaporate liquids when it's inside of your body. Let me know. Comment below. You know, unsubscribe and thumbs down, and make sure you comment below if you know how to dissipate, you know, gin and tonic when it's inside your body already. Because you know, when you drink a lot of gin and tonic, like 14 ounces of gin and tonic, you have to use the restroom unless you know how to evaporate them while it's inside your body. So if you know how to do it, unsubscribe and thumbs down and comment below, please. Thank you. 2 minutes. Alright, I'll be away, but hopefully she'll do like a halftime show. She's a natural born showgirl. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm more in my natural state now. Yeah, fuck you too. I mean, my poop is better than yours, motherfucker, for sure. It could, it could be used for feed. Yours may not be. Too much info. I am so sorry. Am I gonna lose another, 15 subscribers in 3 weeks? Time will tell. Trying to find where I was. Okay, I think I found it. Castillo. I'm gonna have an Arjuna moment here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go berserk mode, and just gonna read from. I think I read the same thing twice. I don't really give a shit. I'm just gonna get through the whole shit just so that I could be done with it, because I'm sick of doing that. I mean, I have to get it done. So I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go into what I call the berserk mode and get through the entire fucking chapter. Sorry for the F-bomb again, for the 5,000th time. Yeah, I don't really care anymore. Maybe I do, I don't know. It depends. What to do? I didn't read that. Yeah, I'm just gonna get through the entire shit in the next 5 minutes, because that's all I want to do. Okay, here we go. Now, Shalom, where's my weapon? When you're reciting Aryan Sanskrit, always have your weapon in your non-dominant hand. My weapon of choice is from Hotel. It's a prestigious hotel. You don't. If you're gonna buy a knife like this, in this, what is it, 2025, you're gonna pay at least $30 just for a single knife like this. They don't make them like this anymore. This is from Hotel Christoffel Hotel, Paris. Yep, $40 knife in my hand. It's good enough for me as a weapon. So yeah, your weapon of choice in your non-dominant hand. My weapon of choice is from Christoffel Hotel, Paris. $40. $40 weapon. Okay, here we go. Shloka 13. I'm just gonna read through. I'm not gonna talk anymore. I'm just gonna read through the whole thing so I could get done with it. Yeah. Iti kalkil bachahe shurtuvang kirahe parama haishuitahe paranamiyatam pritamananghe prayayang simhalam tuvarane kagahe samudra rena snatuvang pituvang murutam payahe Bijapura Palahari Yayao Raja Niveshanama Tatra Kanya Puram Katuvang Prokushwe Kanoshuvare Banan Pasana Tatra Kanyan Puram Katuvang Prokushwe Nagashivare Pasana. Shloka 15. Tatra Kanya Puram Katuvang Prokushwe Nagashivare Pasana. Last try. 15. Tatra Kanya Puram Katuvang Purakushwe Nagashivare Pasane Padmang Manglokia Tang Prangha Kiro Manusha Pangshoyang Kushalam Te Pararohe Rupaya Shalini. Sloka 16. Kushalam Te Pararohe Rupaya Shalini. Last try. Kushalam te bararohe pararo. Kushalam te pararohe rupaya vanashalini. Devam ulanayanam manya lagushimi rupamiba parama. Padmananam padmaganantam padmanetram karamam bujam. Kamalam Kalayanantim Devam Lakashayami Param Shriyama. Second try. Shloka 17. Kamalam Kalayanantim Devam Lakashayami Param Shriyama. Last try. 17. Kamalam Kalayanantim Devam Lakashayami Param Shriyama. Kim Tang Trang Sabajagatam Rupalavanaya Samapadam Limitang Si Pararohe Jivanam Mohakari Nui Iti Pashrita Kainuya Kirasya Mitamadu Putam. Shoka 19, second try. Iti Pashrita Kainuya Kirakis iti Pashuitakanuya Kirasya Bitamadu Putam Hasananti Brahma Sang Devi Tam Padmamalini Kasadabam Kasamanda Katosi Katam Shukaru Batraka Devon Bang Tanabo Bang Devama Katosi Taya Parahu Shukang Uvancham Sarvajanyoham Kamagami Sarvashasatra Tatatava Sarvashasatra Tatatavapit. Shloka 21. Second try. Sarvajanyoham Kamagami Sarvashasatra Tatatavapit. Never 가는 탈 get never 가는 탈 get never 가는 탈바부 never 가는 탈바부 빵낭 사파수 파리부지타흐 짜랑미 스바츠 차영 캐 뜨방미 거셔널 타미하 까타흐. Sorry. 뜨방마함 흐르디 삼타프땅 Yakata Pogam Manasabini Siala Baka Saki. Shloka 23. Siala Basaki Sangangadeha Parana Baljitama 23. Siala Basaki Sangangadeha Parana Baljitama Vilokyam Dina Chatah Bratuchami Shroto Militama. Shloka 23. Second try. Vilokyam Dina Chatah Bratuchami Shroto Militama. Oh, come on. Last try. Shloka 23. Bilovankyam Dina Chatah Protechami Shrotamilitama. Kokilang la paran pasanantang Kokilang la pasanantang Pajanakam Maturam Murudu Tama. 나는 다우셔터 제흐방 아그라 누리땅 그셔라 방은 끝다야흐. Shloka 24. First try. I mean, 다만 나는 다우셔터 제흐방 아그라 누리땅 그셔라 방은 끝다야흐. 방은 끝다야흐. Shloka 24. 다만 나는 다우셔터 제흐방 아그로 크라루. 다만 나는 다우셔터 제흐방 아그라 루리땅 다만 나는 따스터지 방아그라 룰리타 그셔라 방아 그 바타야흐. Shloka 24, last try. 나는 따스터지 방아그라 룰리타 그셔라 방아 그 바타야흐. I am so sorry. Make Satan mad now. He couldn't say 방아 그 바타야흐. Why did the world perish? He couldn't say 방아 그 바타야흐. That's a joke. That's just a joke. Okay. Shloka 24. Fourth shrine. 따방 나는 따스터지 방아그라 룰리타 그셔라 방아 그 바타야흐. It played out just as I said. I messed up at 방아 그 바타야흐. Why did the world perish? I couldn't say 방아 그 바타야흐. Oh, it's called fate. Okay, Shloka 24. The end of the world try. 따방 나는 따스터지 방아그라 룰리타 그셔라 방아 그 바타야흐. It passed. Okay. You know what? Satan, the sixth try. The Satan try. Don't even call it the satanic try. The Satan try. The sixth try. Here we go. 따방 나는 따스터지 방아그라 룰리타 그셔라 방아 그 바타야흐. Satan saves the world. Can you imagine that? I can't. 야뜨깔나 꼬라 꼬하래. 야뜨깔나 okay. Shloka 24. 야뜨깔나 꼬하래. 야뜨깔나 꼬하래. 마그낭 스테숀 김 발뉴야떼 따파흐. Second try. 24. 야뜨깔나 꼬하래. 마그낭 스테숀 김 발뉴야떼 따파흐. Last try, 24. 야뜨깔나 꼬하래. 야뜨깔나 꼬하래. 마그낭 스테숀 김 발뉴야떼 따파흐. Moving on. Shloka 25. 사쿠마리암 Shri Shosyang Kavan Kanan Tilvang Disha Kare. Second try, Shloka 25. I am so sorry, I suck at video, audio, and set dressing and makeup. And probably hair too and everything else. Props, yeah. Props. Saku Mariam Shri. Okay, Shloka 25. Halfway through. Saku Mariam Shri Shasya Kava Kanentilbang Disha Karem Piyusham Kava Padanatiya Bandanandam Nanandam Badanatiya Bananandam Brahmanuita Bhutah. Yum. Shloka 25. Second try. Piyusham Kavan Badanatiya Bandanandam Brahmanuita Bhutah. Last try. Shloka 25. Piyusham Kavan Badanatiya Piyusham Kavan Badanatiya Bananandam Brahmanuita Bhutah. Tavan Bahulatang Badatang Ya Pasyananti Suthananam Teshwam Tadodang Tapo. Shloka 16. First try. Deshwam Tapodana Japal Vyaltyaya Tapodana Japal Vyaltyaya Kim Jana Yishwati. Shloka 16, second try. Deshwam Tapodana Japal Vyaltyaya Tapodana Tapodana Japal Vyaltyaya Tapodana Japal Tibyang Tapodana Japal Tapodana Japal Vyaltyaya Kim Jana Yishwati. Okay. Last try, my fourth try, the absolute last try. Desham Tapodana Japal Vyaltyaya Kim Jana Yishwati. Okay, the end of the roll try, fifth try. Something there. Desham Tapodana Japal Vyaltyaya Kim Jana Yishwati. Moving on. Shloka 17. Tilakang laka sim sammishram. Tilakang laka sammishram. Dolakunandala mananduitama. Sorry, just heard a commotion. Let me recover from the commotion. My Shloka 27. The last one is 41. I'm a little drunk and I'm starting to feel hungover already. Why? Because I'm vegan and I don't eat that much, so passes through faster, I think. I don't know. Lakang Samishram. Laka Samishram. Lolakunandala mananduitama. Loleka shona lulam. Loleka shonwa lulam. Loleka shanorulam. Loleka shanorulam. Loleka shonwa. Loleka shanorulam sadu bakadram. Loleka shanorulam. Yeah, there's some commotion. Sorry. Loleka shonwa lulam. Loleka shanorulam. Loleka shanorulam sadu bakadram. Loleka shanorulam sadu bakadram. Loleka shanorulam sadu bakadram. Pashyatang na punai pavaha. Good enough for me. Shloka 18, first try. Brahadratam Sutam Savatim Vada Pamini Yatakartam Tapahukoshui na miva tanum Lakoshayami Rujam Pinang Panakaparamitam. Sorry, I got another commotion. How long? Okay, yeah. So I've been doing this for too long, according to humans. Kanaka Pratiman Yadabate Pamcha Pilmilini Kurtang Pamcha Pilmilini Kurtang. What time is it? It's about 5:30 p.m. here. Yeah, so humans are gonna die, I guess, if I continue doing what I'm doing. All humans? No. Just really, really no good humans. Humans that are not good is gonna suffer greatly from now on. Why? Because I'm doing what I'm doing. What are you doing? I'm reading Kanaka Pratima Yadavate Pilmalini Karatang. That's Shloka 28. Kalki Purana. That's the problem here. Okay. Sorry about that. Shloka 20. I'm gonna read that again because it'll make me feel good. Shloka 28. Third try. Last try. Kanaka pratimang yadubat. Oh, 只能弹. Thank you. Almost done. Kanaka pratimang yadubat. Pam chupmalini kartang. Out of love, I'm gonna say the last part of Shloka 28 again. Kanaka pratimang yadubat. Pam chupmalini kartang. Gods are funny. Gods are comedians. Period. If you're not a comedian, you will never be a god. Kim rupena kulena api tanena pijanena mang. I guess it's just being a comedian is the starting point of trying to be a god. Padomo bangcham Shloka 29. Second try. Kim rupena kulena api tanona pijanena bang. Saivam Bishipalatang meti yasyan Devamada Koshuinama Shirenu Kiran Samakyanam Yadi Babiditam Taban Malia Pagananda Kaushik Kaukorem Kaushokem Kaushorem. Wow, Kaishorem. Very hard. Shloka 30, second part. Malia Pagananda Kaushorem Kaishorem. Shloka 30. Third 30. Balya Pau Gananda Kaushik Kaishorem. Balya Paunka Balya Paugada Paugananda Balya Paugananda Kaishorem Harasevang Karomiyahama. Shloka 30, second try. Balya Paugananda Kaushorem Balya Paugananda Kaishorem Harasevang Karomiyahama. Even English is inferior to Aryan Sanskrit, period. All the other languages compared to Aryan Sanskrit is a fart out of one's mouth. Period. I'm just angry, I'm sorry. Where was I? Yeah, I don't like any other language. The only language that I like in this world is Sanskrit. Okay, I'm just gonna start from... I'm just upset that I just found out now that even English is superiorly inferior to Sanskrit. Aryan Sanskrit. Aryan. The only inferiority to English lies in Aryan Sanskrit. It makes me mad. To the point that it makes me mad. It makes me mad that, English could even compare with Aryan Sanskrit. Just not possible. Alright, so that's where my indignation is stemming from. Let me try to find my place here. Okay, Shloka 25. I'm sorry about that. I can't stand any other languages. What does that mean? I cannot listen to any other languages except for Aryan Sanskrit. I cannot even listen to modern Sanskrit. The only language that I'm comfortable listening to is Aryan Sanskrit, not Korean. You know. And one guy, he walked up to me and was like, "Ni hao ma," and I was like, not even Chinese. I don't even know anything about Chinese. But if anybody dares to think that I have some knowledge, some remote knowledge about Chinese, the language, I really don't. My parents taught me how to read, how to write my Korean characters, my Korean name characters. It's Go, Young, Jin. In Chinese characters, I don't even know how to write them anymore. So that's my knowledge, extent of my knowledge towards Sanskrit, Chinese. But what's my point with that? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, if it's not Sanskrit, it's broke. It's broke. It's broke. It's broken. If it's not Sanskrit, it's broken. If it's not Sanskrit, it's broken. If it's not Sanskrit, it's broken, period. So, that's where I'm coming from. And about 99.9999% of the population have no idea what I just said. I guess unless you're Jewish or something, whatever. Here we go. Shloka 28. I'm just gonna read from the beginning. Shloka 28. Bradrata Sutta Sivatim Bada Pamini Yatakirtem Tapa Hakushuni Tapa Hakushui Namipa Tanum Lakashayami Rujam Pinang Kanaka Pratima Yadavat Pam Shupil Milini Kirtan Pam Shupil Milini Kirtan Kanaka Pratima Yadavat Pam Shupil Milini Kirtan. Third try, Shloka 28. Kanaka Pratima Yadavat Pam Shupil Milini Kirtan Padamobang Chang Kim Rupana Kulenang Pi Tanona Pijanena Bang. Shloka 29. Second try. Kim Rupana Kulenang Pi Tanona Tanona Pijanena Bang. Last try. Shloka 29. Kim Rupana Kulenang Pi Tanona Pijanena Bang. Saivam Dishipalatang Mati Nyasya Deva Madakushuiname Shirunu Kirang Samakyanam Yadi Babiditam Tavan Balia Baugananda Gaushore Balia Baugananda Gausholem Balia Baugananda Gaisholem Harasevam Garomiyaham Tena Puja Bitanena Dushupua Putavang Maheshvaraha Baram Paraya Padame Devamitiyanha Puriyayang Saha Rajajayang Tomuki. Shloka 32. Lajajayang Tomuki. Lajajayang Tomuki Mugure Sititang Mang Bikushoya Changarah Praha de Pavitang Sivami Harinarayanah Prapuha Devo Bang Danabo Banuyo Ganantaibo Bang Tabekushonet Kamena Manasang nangari bhavishyati na samshaya hope. Shloka 33. Second try. Second sentence only. Āmēn manasang nangari bhavishyati na samshaya iti tatavang varam somaha praha vrishna vaitanam yatang. Shloka 34, second try. Iti tatavang varam somaha praha vrishna vaitanam yatang tathang te Pravakushuyami samahitamanah sharanue. Etang sakho nirupang pulvama haratang ye devayambare. Sorry. Second try, Shloka 35. Etang sakhyo nirupang pulvama haratang ye savayambare. Last try, 35. Etang sakhyo drupang pulvamang haratang ye svayambare. Oh, come on, svayambare. Last, absolute last try, fourth try. Etang sakhyo drupang pulvamang haratang ye svayambare. 삐뚤응 달마틸능 삐뚤응 달마틸능 떨어셔더멍 라미응 야바나는 비땅 스바가땅 스테 수캉시능 비방하거르타 니시자양 비방하거르타 니시자양. Shloka 36, second try. 스바가땅 스테 수캉시능 비방하거르타 비능 비방하거르타 니시자양 비방하거르타 니시자양. Shloka 36, last try. 스바가따, come on. 스바가땅 스테 수캉시능 비방하거르타 니시자양하. 비방하거르타 니시자양하. Fourth try, absolute last try. Shloka 36, almost done. 41 is the last one. Six away. It's a miracle, if you ask me. 스바가땅 스테 수캉시능 비방하거르타 the same place. I've been making the same mistake for the last fourth time. I'm freaking shit now. Subconsciously. 스바가땅 스테. Come on. 스바가땅 스테. Oh my god, dude. 36. 6:01. I have to take something. Very drunk, but not drunk enough. Not drunk enough. Damn you. Sound. The hell, man. Work with me. I just need one good hit to get through 6 shlokas. What the hell? Am I so weak to the point that I can't even inhale a vape anymore? Cannabis infused dehumidifier. Sorry. for the future next invention, please. Thank you. Oh my god, it takes effort. It's work, manual labor to vape. Crap. Anyway. I must finish this before I have to go to the bathroom again. I'll have to go to the bathroom at this rate at about 20 to 25 minutes, for sure. I know my body. I practice yoga. I know my body somewhat. Do you? I have to go to the bathroom in the next 20 to 25 minutes. I forecasted. Okay, shloka 36. Six shlokas left. Six. Again, last try. Subhangatang sate sukhasinang vivaha karta nishijang. Vivaha karta nishijayang. Okay, once again. 36. Subhangatang sate sukhasinang vivaha karta nishijayang. Yubano Gunobana Tasha Yubano Gunobana Tasha Yubano 36, second part. Yubano Gunobana Tasha Rudra Bino Rupadra Bino Samamatang Rupadra Bino Samamatang 36, second part, second try. Yubano Gunobana Tashijam Rupadra Bina Samamatang Sabayam Barakatang Mang De Bilokiya Ruchira Prapam Ratnamala Shrita Nipetuha Kama Mohitang Tatang Udataya Sampranantang Samprakushwaya Sutri Tevamata Manaha Sutana Para Nitamamena Gurune Parina Mitang Hritang Piang Jang Chatru Nuam Vitrana Mati Duha Kadama. Second try. Shloka 39. Almost done. It's a miracle. Hriyang Piang Jang Chatru Nuam Vitrana Mati Duha Kadama. Vitrana Mati Duha. Very hard to say. Vitrana Mati Duha Kadama. 39. Second try. Hriyang Piang Jang Chatru Nuam Vitrana Mati Duha Kadama. Last try. 39. Hriyang Piang Jang Chatru Nuam Vitrana Mati Duha Kadama. Vitrana Mati Duha Kadama. Moving on. Okay, maybe last absolute. The absolute last try. The fourth try. Hriyang Piang Jang Chatru Nuam Vitrana Mati Duha Kadama. Sutri Pavam Manasang Tiang Tevang Mamevan Nugatang He Shukang Shri Hare Paricharyang Yang Hata Sakya Sarvagunan Bitang Mayang Saha Taposhuya Tapotya Mayang Saha Tapotya Pu na Pu Tapotya Pu Jang Gulvananti Samanatang. Second try. Shloka 40. Second part. Mayang Saha Taposhuya Taputya. Same mistake again. Why am I so dyslexic? I don't mind this being dyslexic, not to the point of messing up the same thing 3 times or something, you know. Shloka 40, second part, second try. Mayang Saha Tapotya Nanu Napu. Oh, it's a hard word. Neurologically speaking, there's a blockage there. It's one of the causes of why everybody's so angry. Mayang Saha Tapotya Napu Jang Gulbananti Samamatang. Cool. Tadodi Tamiti Sanan Nishamya Kirah Shravana Sukham Nijamana Saprakashama. Okay, Shloka 41, last Shloka, second try. Tadodi Tamiti Sanan Nishamya Kirah Shravana Sukham Nijamana Saprakashama. Last try. Last shloka. Shloka 41. Taduti tamiti Tananishamya Kirah Shravana Sukham Nijamana Saprakashama. The absolute last try, fourth try. Tadudi tamiti Sanishamyam Kirah Shravana Sukham Nijamana Saprakashama. Moving on. Samujita Vachanaiha Pratikushya Padamam Munaharaya Janam Punaha Parachashatwe. I have to say the first part again. Shloka 41, the end of the world try. Tadudi tamiti Sanunishamya Kirah Shravana Sukham Nijamana Saprakashama. Nijamana Saprakashama. Satan try, the absolute, the sixth try, the Satan try. Tadudi tamiti Sanunishamya Kirah Shravana Sukham Nijamana Saprakashama. Samuchita Vachanaiha Pratikusha Padamam Murahara Yajanam Punaha Parachashutuim. Last shloka, second part, shloka 41, second try. Samuchita Vachanaiha Pratikusha Padamam Munahara Yajanam Punaha Parachashutuim. Last try, third try, shloka 41, the last shloka, second part. Samuchita Vachanaiha Pratikusha Padamam Munahara Yajanam Punaha Parachashutuim. Why is there so many motorcycles? I don't fucking understand. Iti Shri Kalki Purana Bhagavate. Iti Shri Kalki Purana Iti Shri Kalki Iti Shri Kalki Purana Bhagavate Bhavishwe Shukha Padma Sambandhu. Sorry. I'm done with the chapter. I'm just trying to end the chapter. Shuka Padma Sambang Iti Shri Kalki Purano enu Bhagavate Bhavishwe Shuka Padma Sambangdo Nama Shushuto Tiayahe. I can't believe I finished it. Wow. 2 hours and 22 minutes. Wow. It is what it is, folks. Welcome to the real world. So, once you know how to read stuff like what I'm reading, Padma, then you have to worry about who's gonna mess with you because you're reading it. That's sad enough to make somebody cry, I'm sure. Okay, so the Sanskrit reading is over. So if you just wanted to listen to Sanskrit, I'm not gonna read any more Sanskrit. The only thing left is reading the translation for what I just read in the last 2 hours or so, because of, I don't know, whatever that was not me. Why were you so slow? Because of what is known as not me. Anyway, here we go. Chapter 6, translation. I'm just trying to, I'm so drunk. All I want to do is end the session, so I'm going to just get through it as fast as I can. I am so sorry. I'm sorry. Shuka said, then, surrounded by her own people, and with Vishnu in her thoughts, as her husband, astonished, looking Padma, said to her friend Vimala, who was sitting nearby. Padma said, "Oh Vimala, what is this that has been written by Brahma on my forehead? All the men on earth get transformed into women just on one glimpse of me. I am so unlucky and sinner that all my worship of Shiva has proved as futile as seeds sown on infertile land. Vishnu, the cancer of Lakshmi, is the king and lord of the universe. Will he ever desire me to be his wife? If Shivaji, why did they Shivaji? There's no Shivaji. Ji means like deer. Sorry, I'm trying to just look at where my finger is. Stupid people. If Shiva's words prove to be futile, and if Vishnu does not accept me, then I shall immolate myself meditating on God. I am a humble human being, whereas Vishnu is God. Cheated by Shiva, I have been punished by Brahma. Cheated by Shiva, I have been punished by Brahman. Forsaken and deserted by Vishnu, who else except me can be alive? I have come to you after hearing the sorrowful lamentation of good demeanored Padma. What a word! O dear Shuka, be my messenger and extol my virtues and sing of my beauty. O my friend, please go back again. She is my beloved, and I am her spouse, ordained by fate, and we shall be united by you as our middleman. I'm gonna read it again, I'm sorry. She is my beloved, and I am her. This is a poor translation, by the way. I'm just reading it. I'm not even gonna try to help it. I just want to end the session because it's been going on for 2.5 hours. Why has it gone on so long? Because of what is known as not me. The not me is fucking messing with me. Anyway, so where am I? So having said the F drum, F bomb, having dropped the F bomb, sorry, very drunk. I ran out of gin and tonic. I'm gonna take another 2-minute break. Sorry. Why is this going on so long? Because of what is known as not me. Whatever is not me is fucking messing with me while I'm doing this. Now, I get 200 times more angry while I'm doing this than when I am not. And the not me, tries to make me the bad person. So why has this gone on? I should have been finished 2 hours ago. I'm serious. I should have been finished 2 hours. So why has it gone on for so long? The reason. You cannot fucking handle the truth for so long. But if you can, the reason is because of what is known as not me. What is not me. And if I said something about it, it's blaming me instead. I call it the anti-Sanskrit energy. The anti-Sanskrit energy is anti-Christ, anti-God. What is God? God is love. What is not God? What is not God is that something that is against God. Okay, I'm gonna make more gin and tonic because I'm also starting to realize that what I'm doing is not just pertaining to myself. It's gonna affect the entire world in one way or another. To what extent? It could be as minute as someone's family, or as great as changing, making a whole nation disappear. That's what I'm starting to realize. So I'm gonna require more gin and tonic because I am being harassed by what is not me. Two minutes, thank you. I love animals. I love animals. I love animals because they're better than a lot of humans. Just for the record, if you think you're a human being, and if you have committed a rape and or murder, you better kill your fucking self before your entire fucking race gets erased. Okay. Alright, I use the restroom again. I'm good for another half an hour. I hope. Once again, if you're a rapist and a murderer, please cure it. If you happen to be a rapist or a murderer watching my channel, please kill yourselves. Why? If you don't, God will destroy your entire fucking race. Period. Okay, end of discussion. And that's what I'm struggling with. I could have been done with this 2 hours ago, you know. But because I'm rapists and the murderers, and you might ask, I have so many problems in life. Why am I having so many problems in life? You know, why? You know, if there's a God, why is my life so bad? Well, guess what, dude? Your neighborhood is occupied by rapists and the murderers, most likely, 90% of the time. And that's why your life sucks. You want to know the truth? The energies they carry? You have no fucking idea, do you? If like 5 miles radius from where they live, if they are a rapist and a murderer affecting your life, if you don't know the effects, all your problems lie in a rapist and a murderer, period. There are no more problems than a rapist and a murderer. Even thieves are justified sometimes. It's not from me. Not all the time, sometimes. Okay, here we go. Shloka 6 English translation. If Shiva's words prove to be futile, and if Vishnu does not accept me, then I shall immolate myself meditating on God. I'm a humble human being, whereas Vishnu is God. Cheated by Shiva, I have been punished by Brahma. Forsaken and deserted by Vishnu, who else except me can be alive? I have come to you after hearing the sorrowful lamentation of good demeanored Padma. I'm gonna read it again. Such a poor translated sentence. And this is a doctor. Dr. Pushpa Gupta. Thank you for your knowledge of English. I have come to you after hearing the sorrowful lamentation of good demeanored Padma. Hearing the words of Shuka, the extremely astonished Kalki said to him, You go back to my dear Padma and console her. O dear Shuka, be my messenger and extol my virtues and sing of my beauty. O my friend, please go back again. She is my beloved, and I am her spouse, ordained by fate, and we shall be united by you as our middleman. You are all knowledgeable and know how to accomplish a job. You very well understand the significance of time. Please reassure her with your nectar-like sweet words and bring back a message of assurance for me. Hearing such words of Kalki, an extremely happy Shuka, after saluting him, departed for the beautiful Simhala island swiftly. Thus the bird, who sustained itself on lemon, Thus the bird, who sustained itself on lemon and fruits, crossed the ocean, and after taking bath and drinking water, entered the palace. Reaching the city of Padma, the Shuka, perched on Nagakesara tree, addressed Padma in human voice. O the one with beautiful legs, may you be blessed. Endowed with beauty, youth, and rolling eyes, I perceive you to be Lakshmi, but with another body. O the one with lotus-like arms, with lotus-like face, smiling like lotus, and with lotus-like eyes, I see you as second Lakshmi. O the one with beautiful legs, the one who bewitches the living beings, have you been created by the Creator with all the beauty and grace of the whole world? Hearing such extraordinary words of the parrot, lotus-garlanded Padma replied with a laugh. Sorry, I just got a commotion. I'm at Shloka 20. I don't know if humans are gonna let me get through this chapter without making a ruckus. So that's why I have cannabis. And where's my... Oh, it's over there. Let me remind you, the average IQ of humans is only 100. Okay, I'm trying to get rid of that human energy. It's not even a clean human energy. There is such a thing as clean human energy. It's made of love. You don't find that too much. Anyway, here we go. Shloka 21. Hearing such extraordinary... I can't even say. Is that because that hatred? It's called hatred. The worst of human energy is called hatred. It's not racism. It's when somebody physically hurts another person with a knife or a gun or of some kind. It's when somebody hurts another with a knife or a gun of some sort. That's what hatred is. Everything else is bullshit. They're bullshitting. You know, can they hold a knife? If they can't, they're just bullshitting. But there are bullshitters, and there are rapists and or murderers in this world. If you don't wanna hear that, you can't handle the truth. You cannot handle the truth. This world is full of rapists and full of murderers currently. It's the year 2025 in November sometime, 28th. If you don't believe what I said is the truth, the world is full of rapists and or murderers. How do I know? Every time I say iti pashitama kanuya karisya bitama de putama, somebody's fucking going insane. To the point that like my studio gets hit. Okay. Where do I continue? Okay, Shloka 20. Here we go. Hearing such extraordinary words of the parrot, lotus-garlanded Padma replied with a laugh. Who are you? From where have you come? Are you a god or a demon in the form of a parrot? Why have you come to pity me? I'm gonna read that again. Who are you? From where have you come? Are you a god or a demon in the form of a parrot? Why have you come to pity me? The parrot replied, I am all knowledgeable. I travel freely as per my wish. I am conversant with the meaning and essence of all scriptures. I'm gonna say it again. So this is the aftermath of being harassed. The parrot replied, I am all knowledgeable. I travel freely as per my wish. I am conversant with the meaning and essence of all scriptures. I have been worshipped in the assemblies of gods, Gandharvas, and kings. I roam the skies as per my free will. I have come here to see you who are melancholy, who have foregone all pleasures and are thoughtful. Your being devoid of laughter, conversation with your friends, and ornaments has compelled me, a heavy-hearted one, to hear you, O sweet melodious voiced one. Your heart-rending tale. I'm gonna read it again. It's not a good translation. Fix your sentence, please. Your being devoid of laughter, conversation with your friends, and ornaments has compelled me, a heavy-hearted one, to hear you, O sweet melodious voiced one. Your heart-rending tale. I'll read that the third time. It's a poor translation. If anything, I'm just making fun of her. Dr. Bushibagobudan. Poor translation, lady. Doctor, you're being devoid of laughter, conversation with your friends, and ornaments has compelled me, a heavy-hearted one, to hear you, a sweet, melodious, voiced one, your heart-mending tale. The fortune of one who hears the group of fluttering words coming from your teeth, lips, and the forepart of your tongue is indescribable as compared to severe penance. The delicacy of shirishwa flower and the splendor of the moonlight is negligible in your comparison. The nectar and the supreme bliss achieved by the attainment of Brahman is also insignificant before you. Those that drink the nectar of your lips, embraced by your arms, will find penance, donations, and meditation all to be futile. Those that get to see your face decorated with tilaka and curly hair, dangling earrings, sparkling with lolling eyes, do not take rebirth. O daughter of Brahadratha, O beautiful one, please explain the cause of your sorrow, due to which your body, even without illness, seems to become fragile and pale, as if because of the hardships of austerity, and looks like a statue made of gold, but besmeared with dust. Padma said, what is the use of being born in a noble and high family, with beauty and wealth, if the fate is not in one's favor? O parrot, if you do not know this all-pervading truth, then listen. I have served Lord Shiva through my childhood, adolescence, and youth. Because of my devotion and worship, Lord Shiva, being pleased with his beloved consort Parvati, said thus. I'm gonna say it again. Because of my devotion and worship, Lord Shiva, being pleased with his beloved consort Parvati, said thus, O Padma, you may ask for a boon. Seeing me standing before him, with my head bowed bashfully, Samkara said, Shamkara, they just added G. There's no G in that translation. What? G means dear. They're trying to add things. They, oh, I'm sorry, I'm just angry. Whoever did this, they, Seeing me standing before him, with my head bowed bashfully, Shangankara said, Narayana Vishnu will be your consort. Be God, demon, Ganantaivan, or any other who looks at you with passion will be transformed into a woman instantly. There is no doubt about it. So, intoning a boon, Shiva described about the worship of Vishnu. I will now narrate the same to you. Please listen attentively. I'm gonna read that again. I got attacked. I hate being attacked. Does anybody like being attacked? Let me know. Please comment. Unsubscribe and dislike. Thumbs down. If you like being attacked while you're doing your own shit, please comment. Thank you. So, intoning a boon, Shiva described about the worship of Vishnu. I will now narrate the same to you. Please listen attentively. Yeah, I hate that energy. It's like IQ 80, 85 energy. I have an IQ higher than 85, so when you mix IQ 85 with, like, say, IQ 130, it's gonna cause fire. Every time I do this, I've struggled. Like, I wish I were. Every time I do this, I say, I wish I were living in the Himalayas. And, after I say that, I regret it. But when I do this, I say it every time. I wish I were in the Himalayas where, everybody minds their own fucking business. And such is not the case. It's not even 7 p.m. here. I'm not shouting. So I get really angry and I call them stupid, and they get really upset at me. Stupid. Okay, Joker 35, almost done. But I should have been done 2 hours ago. That's why I'm so upset. So, intoning a boon, Shiva described about the worship of Vishnu. I will now narrate the same to you. Please listen attentively. These friends of mine are the same kings who have been invited by my religious-minded father for my Svayambara and have got transformed into my lady friends on gazing at my youthful lady beauty. Say it again. These friends of mine are the same kings who have been invited by my religious-minded father for my Svayambara and have got. I'll say that again. Such a long sentence. It's 2 sentences and they made it into 1 sentence. These friends of mine are the same kings who have been invited by my religious-minded father for my Svayambara and have got transformed into my lady friends on gazing at my youthful beauty. Fucking amen. All the youthful, worthy, and handsome welcomed the kings, sitting comfortably, with determination to marry. On seeing my sparkling beauty, holding a gem-studded garland of Svayambara in my hands, fell down overcome with passion. I'll read that again. It's 4 sentences, and this author made it into 1 sentence. Stupid ass. Dr. Bushabakubadan. Thank you very much. I paid $45, fucker. All the youthful, worthy, and handsome welcomed kings, sitting comfortably with determination to marry. On seeing my sparkling beauty, holding a gem-studded garland of Savayambara in my hands, fell down overcome with passion. I'm sure she skipped some words too. On seeing themselves transformed into women with heavy bosoms and large bottoms, the confused king stood up. O parent, being embarrassed and afraid of this translation, man. Shloka 40, almost done. Two left. Going through hell, that's what it is. I should have been done 2 hours ago. So why couldn't I be? Because of what is not me. What is not me is trying in vain to prevent what is me from making this happen. What is not me is stupid motherfucker, basically. On seeing themselves transformed into women with heavy bosoms and large bottoms, the confused kings stood up. O parrot, being embarrassed and afraid, Shloka 40. O parrot, being embarrassed and afraid, thinking about their femininity, and anxious not to agonize their friends and foes, they decided to become my followers. Second try, Shloka 40. Stupid. O parrot, being embarrassed and afraid. What a sentence. O parrot, being embarrassed and afraid, thinking about their femininity and anxious not to agonize their friends and foes, they decided to become my followers. Now engrossed in the service of Lord Shiva. There's no Lord in Shiva. There's not even the word Shiva. Why is that author using the word Shiva? Hare is Hara. Okay. Now engrossed in the service of Hara, endowed with all qualities and well respected, these my friends are practicing austerity, meditation, and chanting. Hearing the words of Padma, sweet to the ears, and expressing her heartfelt sorrow. Its translation sucks, period. Hearing the words of Padma, sweet to the... Dr. Borshipa Gupta, you have a lot to answer. Hearing the words of Padma, sweet to the ears, and expressing her heartfelt sorrow, the parent pleasing Padma with appropriate words, detailed the rituals for the devotion of Vishnu, the destroyer of the demon named Mura. Here ends the 6th chapter of the first part of the future happenings related to the Lord in Sri Kalki Purana, named Padma Sambhagadaha. I'm not gonna even try to translate it. Thank you very much. I'm done. I'm just upset because I should have been done with this like an hour ago. 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago. That's why I'm upset. Why? Why did it take you so long? Because of what is not fucking me. What is not fucking me is messing up with me. What is me is being messed by what is not fucking me. The fucking me should fucking go extinct forever and ever and ever. That's what I say, you know. People get upset at that. So I don't know what to do. No, shalom, have a good night.